Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to have a little bit of a callback to some good old Chivalry 1. However, this is going to be in relation to Chivalry 2 and what we can expect from the game when it's launched. Yesterday we had a conversation about the combat and if it was too simple. If you want to go and join that discussion, go to the previous video, little video card in the top right corner. Click that. Click the like or a dislike if you like or dislike the video. And maybe subscribe with those notifications on. It's still like 97% of you not subscribed. How dare you? Am I not worth it? Maybe today I earn your subscription. Let's get right into it, shall we? Alrighty. So Chivalry 2 has launched. And now the game has been going for a few months, let's say. So, I asked also in a community poll. Remember to keep an eye on my community page on YouTube, because then you can see some polls coming out. They are always kind of connected to the video in some way. At least in the future, there will probably be more polls and then more videos will be made around them things. If you want to join the percentages of people saying things. So, Chivalry 2 post-launch supported... DLCs, free content drops, skins, weapons, subclasses, abilities, new factions and locations, or other. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is because I am really curious to see how Chivalry 2 is going to evolve over time. And the reason why I'm curious to how it's going to evolve is probably how interesting can Tornbanner keep Chivalry 2 for a longer period of time. And that means that, you know, you don't have to instantly make a new DLC the second the game comes out, or instantly make new content immediately when the game comes out. But let's say half a year down the road. Let's say after half a year, what will we see on the horizon? And what you guys thought, most of you, at least in the people that voted in this poll, said that they would want to see free content drops, skins, weapons, subclasses, and abilities, and so on. And I think why people want this is because, you know, you can kind of customize your guys a bit more, your soldier can get a bit more personal, maybe get a cool new ability, maybe a new subclass of another thing, like new subclasses to make, you know, some difference. I don't know how they would do that, but maybe another class as well at some point. I mean, who knows? There's a lot of opportunities here. New factions and locations and DLCs are about the same percentage, 24%. I'm not sure if I described it good enough, but when I mean DLCs, I mean like content packs that, let's say, one DLC drops, you get like 10 maps, and you get like, let's say, some new weapons that are from another era or something like that, and some customization. Some different customization that might make you look like a samurai, but you are not a samurai, like a normal Agathian knight or a Mason knight. When I said new factions and locations, what I mean about that is that instead of it being like a DLC where you get more content on top of what you already have, new factions and locations would be like a completely new faction. So let's say you play a round of the Siege of Rome, and you get to play as Romans that are defending, and you play as the Celtics or barbarians attacking. And then those factions would have different subclasses and different weapons entirely to what you were used to. And I think that would add, in my opinion, I kind of like that idea, because I still wish there was a medieval game that did some Roman stuff. I like Roman stuff, it's pretty cool. Or samurai stuff. I mean, there's a lot of cool things to pick up from history, at least in the medieval time space, to add into, well, Rome isn't very medieval. However, you know what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of cool periods to get weapons and ranged weapons from that aren't too stupid. I mean, it's like adding a musket. Oh, they should add a musket. Oh, imagine. Okay, stop. Turtle, calm down. Holy moly. So, there were a few people that voted other as well. We're gonna go into some of the comments here, what people said. Pablo De Leon said all of the above. He wants everything. He wants the DLCs, the free content drops, new faction locations. I mean, that would be great. If we get all of that, if we get all the factions and locations and everything above, my goodness, that sounds great. Great deal. Spartacus, they have to add crypts or Horde Town mode revamped. Now, oh wow, I didn't think about that. I really hope they do add a Horde mode. I forgot completely about the Horde modes, but I really hope that Tornbanner adds in a Horde mode again. That would be very awesome. I remember I enjoyed that mode a lot, and I did in Mordhau as well have that, and it's great fun. Pigeon King 101 said, more weapons that you can earn through gameplay and new maps to use new weapons on. Cosmetics would be cool, but they aren't needed out the gate. I agree. They should be gameplay unlocks, maybe add specific challenges for them. If they have to cost money, then I hope they keep the price small, like the distance between a worm's stomach and the ground. Oh wow, that's like nothing. I think what they might do though is that I don't think they're gonna sell weapons outright. They're gonna sell skins for weapons. So let's say you have a long sword, you can get a skin for it that costs like $2. Maybe, I don't know how much they're... I just remember in Chivalry 1 the pricing wasn't ridiculous. But if you were gonna get everything in the cosmetic store, it would be pretty ridiculous. So it doesn't seem too unreasonable in that regard. I mean, it sounds kind of nice getting the free stuff and having weapons you can unlock by doing stuff. That would be really cool. And then we have Kyle Jackson. I think realistically the best combo would be new weapons and maps. I don't think they should add new factions at all, because it would literally just be a new color of knights. I don't think it would be a completely new color of knights though, because if you have Romans, you know, legionaries, they're not knights, they have massive shields. I guess to some degree it would kind of be the same 3 subclasses, but they would play differently, I would hope. And all the factions would have the same weapons anyways. So new weapons and maps would be where it's, in my opinion. To be honest, I know it's controversial, but I would like a battle pass with skins and then new maps and weapons released in the future for free due to battle pass sales. I mean, I wouldn't put it too far away from Torn Banner to go with a battle pass kind of scheme, I guess. Battle pass scheme? That sounds bad. But go with a battle pass, because a battle pass would probably add some value to the game. And if you had stuff and skins you could unlock through it, through a battle pass, I think you would also have players encouraged to play the game more, because if you don't play the game, you don't get the unlocks, you know, you lose the unlocks. But it's a hard balancing problem there, because it's like if you want to figure out how to get players to return, you don't want to be, I don't know where they would stand. I'm really curious what you guys think about this in general. And that's why I had the Deadliest Warrior trailer going on in the background, where it's like they showed off 6 different factions. And those factions played very differently from each other when you played Deadliest Warrior. Because if you played the ninja, you could roll around and stuff and toss shurikens. If you played the samurais, you could have bows and very long, hard-hitting samurai katana weapons. And if you were the Vikings, you could dual-wield swords and toss a lot of shit around. And if you were the Spartans, you had long-reaching weapons. You could toss a spear and you'd have a nice little sword. And the pirates have gunpowder. I mean, it was a really cool DLC to the game. But I do think that there is a point to what Kyle said as well. I think it's good to not have different factions in the way that you know, it's basically the same 3 subclasses, or how it would go, and the same weapons. But I mean, it would be cool. I don't know what I would think about this. I still think that I should post this question to you guys. I mean, you probably have better ideas than I do. Hopefully, if you do have something you want to say on this discussion in general as well, head to the community tab. We have that poll still up, and I'm going to be responding and keeping an eye on it. Maybe we come back to this when the game is launched yet again. So if you enjoyed yourself and you found some information that you liked here, or if you found some encouragement to put down your own ideas and thoughts, put them in the comments below. Let's have a chat about what this is. And if you liked the video, click that like, or the dislike if you didn't like it. And until next time, hopefully you have subscribed. How many? 97%? 97% of people that haven't subscribed. Next time, hopefully, it's not that many of you that are not subscribed. I've been the Turtle, and hopefully you're having a great day. And until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.